Strangers into Citizenship is a campaign by the UK's largest civic alliance for a pathway into citizenship for long-term undocumented migrants. This regularisation or conditional amnesty would enable some 500,000 refused asylum seekers and visa overstayers to acquire legal status under our 5-year criterion, endorsed by our leading supporter, London's Mayor Boris Johnson.
It breaks my heart to see there's so many of us in our community who are skilled people, who are experts at what they do, right? And yet they are being deprived of a proper status in our society.
We have to rely on migrant workforce in the catering sector for the simple reasons that the second and the third or even the fourth generations would not go into jobs in the catering sector from the Chinese community. All our children around this table and in this room would have degrees, if not PhDs. Would they like to be trained to work in the kitchen? You must be joking. Now, do we need chefs of different and varying degrees? Of course we do. The stupidity of the point-based system, which the Labour government have introduced over the last couple of years, again failed to address that in order to improve the economic situation of Britain, we need people with skills at all levels.
The situation is really very straightforward. The Chinese catering industry across the UK is in crisis. There is demand for labour. The labour is not available. The government says all the low-skilled labour needs of all the industries in Britain can be met by Eastern Europe, but Poles and Lithuanians do not want to work in Chinese restaurants, and therefore that lack of labour exists. The Strangers into Citizens rally at midday on the 3rd of May is intended to draw attention to this crisis and to say something must be done by whoever forms the next government. It's very clear, I think you won't be surprised to know that we think there's a solution to that crisis, and it's a very obvious one. It lies in the very large pool of irregular Chinese migrants who have been in the UK for many years, who have put down roots and are part of British society.
So, it's a reality. Let's not hide behind the facts. We need to accept that they are here, and they will continue to be here, and for various reasons they cannot be sent back. Their presence needs to be acknowledged.